أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome everybody to today's lesson and Jazakumullah to all of you for arriving early. We will begin today's lesson with our daily dua as we usually begin. So put them up on the screen. If we could please have our discipline in charge. Assalamu alaikum, discipline in charge. Could we please have our first student?
Wa alaikum salam. Sure. Our first student is G711.
G711. Assalamu alaikum. G711. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. Are you ready to begin with the opening dua?
So,
Okay, so I am going to begin. I will read and then you follow me and read the translation as well. Okay?
okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Beautiful. And the translation?
I seek refuge with Allah from Satan the rejected.
Well done. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful.
Excellent. And today is Wednesday. So today we will be doing dua for Wednesday, which is from Tazkirah. Rabbi allimni ma huwa khayrun indak.
Rabbi allimni ma huwa khayrun
Indaka or indak. Right. Khayrun indak.
khayrun indak.
Very good. Let's do it once more. Rabbi allimni ma huwa khayrun indak.
Rabbi alimni ma huwa khayrun indaka.
Indaka or indak. Well done. And the translation?
Oh my Lord, teach me what is best for me in your knowledge.
Jazakumullah Snal Jazaa G711. Thank you so much for your help. Okay. So just a quick reminder of our class etiquettes. Mashallah, we have been in the class for over a week now. I'm sure you all understand etiquettes, but it's always excellent and good to have reminders. So please make sure you all have your correct ID. If you have signed in under a different name, please go into the rename section and make sure your ID is correct. If it is not correct, you will not go down on the attendance, and also you will not be called to the mic. Please make sure you have your wudu or your ablution, you're wearing clean clothes with your heads covered appropriately. You should be sitting in a quiet place, and you should have parental or an older person or somebody else to supervise you during the lesson today. In case there are any problems or anything else, then you have somebody to help. Okay. Just a reminder as well that in the chat box, you will be getting the Google form on which you need to, the attendance form on which you need to mark your attendance as well, so that we know that you are attending the class. Okay, so this week we have been looking at some new rules, and in today's class, which is Wednesday, the 21st of September, we will be looking at pages 48 to 50 of Talimul-Quran. It is lesson number 6. So if you have the hard copy of Talimul-Quran, it's lesson number 6. Okay, and we'll also be looking at the practice text, which is also exercise number 6. Okay, so if you have the hard copy, it's pages 48 to 50. If you go onto the Google resources online, then you will have the lesson number, which is lesson number 6, and the topic is Kasra. So a quick reminder or recap of what you have been looking at so far. In previous lesson, yesterday's lesson, I think it was, that you covered a new stroke. So last week you were looking at the alphabet, and making sure you're saying letters correctly, understanding what each letter is called, recognizing how the letter looks, whether it's at the beginning of a word, in the middle of the word, at the end of the word, and how letters are joined together so that you can read them when they are put together in words. Okay, you have now started to look at different strokes, or you did look at a different stroke, which helps you to know how to pronounce a particular letter. Okay. Yesterday you looked at fatha. Okay, fatha is a small hyphen or a small line, slanted line like this, which you put on top of a letter. Okay, and when you are saying it, you open your mouth and you make a sound. So for example, here you have an alif with a fatha, so you would say a. Okay, if you had a ba, like here, ba with a fatha, you say ba. If you had a dal with a fatha, for example, you would say da. Okay, so you open your mouth and you say the letter clearly. The thing that which the teacher would have told you, which you need to be really careful of, is to make sure you don't elongate that sound. You don't make that sound longer than it needs to be. And the example was given was as soon as you start elongating letters, making them longer, stretching them out, you start changing the meaning of the Arabic word. So you need to be really mindful about how long you say each letter. So for the example yesterday, it said fa'ala, which means he did. But if you were to elongate this last lam and say fa'ala, then it would mean they both did. So it changes the meaning of the words. So you need to be really, really careful how long you pronounce each letter for. Okay, so this was fatha. You did this yesterday and you went through the exercises. In today's lesson, we are looking at kasra. Okay, now kasra is another very important slanted stroke. It's very similar to the fatha. I mean, the shape is the same as the fatha, but it's placed below a letter. Okay, so imagine this line is your letter. The kasra comes below the letter. Right, let me just put my highlighter on. Okay, so that's your letter and that's your kasra. Okay, when a letter carries a kasra, that means when a letter has a kasra, it is called a maksur letter. A maksur letter should be articulated softly and must not be prolonged for more than 1 second or 1 count, like a maftu letter. Okay, must not be prolonged for more than 1 second or 1 count, just like a maftu letter, just like you did yesterday. Okay, so you need to remember that if you pronounce it longer than it needs to be pronounced, it changes the meaning of the word, or it can change the meaning of the words, which is something you don't want to do. Okay, so 1 second or 1 count. So the example given here, so here, for example, Maliki. Maliki. Okay, so this means king in Arabic. Now, if you were to change it and elongate, for example, this meme and say Maliki, it changes the word to master. So you have to be very careful, very mindful, make sure that each of these simple short strokes are only said for 1 second or 1 count or 1 beat. Okay, so we're going to begin here. Exercise 6.1. The way we are going to do this is I will recite a letter to you. So for example, we have alif. Okay, so we will say the name of the letter alif, and then we will say the sound that the alif would make if there was a kasra underneath. So this is alif, e. Alif, e. Okay, here we have a ba. So the name of the letter is ba. If we put a kasra underneath that letter, we get b. Ba, name of the letter, ba. And if we put a kasra underneath, we will keep it short, 1 second or 1 count, b. Okay, and the same goes for the rest of the letters. So if we could have another student on the mic, please, and then we will begin this exercise.
Yes, our next student is G719.
G719. Assalamu alaikum, G719.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you today?
Great.
Alhamdulillah, that's great to hear. Are you understanding everything so far?
Yes, very much actually.
Alhamdulillah. So if we could have you start with Tawud and Tasmiyah, and then I will go through and I want you to follow me in the exercise. Okay? G. Yes.
Can my sister go next? She hasn't gone anytime. So.
Okay. If you could tell me her number, we will ask discipline in charge if she is able to go next.
Yeah, I checked her number and she can go next.
Okay. Yes, she can go next.
0.
Okay, that's fine.
Jazakallah.
Okay, so if we start with Tawuz and Tasmiyah. So A'udhu billahi.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very nice, well done. So can you tell me the name of this stroke?
E.
The name of the stroke, not the sound that it makes if we are saying it with a letter, just the name of the stroke.
Kasra.
Kasra, well done, excellent. So a kasra, excellent. Can you tell me how long you pronounce a letter if there is a kasra underneath it?
Like when must not be more than 1 second.
Excellent, good. Must not be more than 1 second or 1 count. Okay, and it is placed where? On top of the letter or below the letter?
Below.
Excellent, well done, good. Now, can you tell me the name of this letter?
Alif.
Alif, good. If we have an alif with a kasra, we say E.
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 Well done, good. So we're going to go through now. So this is alif.
Alif.
E.
E.
What letter is this?
Ba, ya be.
Ba. Ba and B.
E.
Very good, well done. What letter is this?
Ti, ta, ta.
Da. The letter da. Da. And the sound that it makes with the kasra?
Ti.
Ti. Keep it really nice and short. We don't want to elongate it. We don't want a y sound at the end. Ti. Very nice and short. Okay. This next one, what letter is that?
That's
Tha. Well done. And if there's a tha with a kasra, it is thi. 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 Well done. Excellent. Now, what's this letter here?
That's a Jim.
Jim. Well done. Jim with a kasra would be
G.
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 Okay. So this is Jim. And this with Jim with a kasra is G. Okay. Next letter.
E.
Ha. What letter is that?
Ha. Upper here.
Ha. Remember, it comes from your throat. Ha.
Ha.
Good. And if there's a ha with a kasra, it's
It's a
P. Very good. Now, these letters here, this letter here, what letter is this?
Ha.
Okay, so this is highlighted in red for a reason. Can you remember why this is highlighted at the moment? Because this is said slightly differently.
Ha.
Okay, this is one of our thick sounds. Thick, well done, excellent. This is one of our thick sounds. Now you can see there are many thick sounds highlighted on the page. When we have a thick sound, we make our mouth into a round shape, we make a serious face, and we say ha. Ha. It's a thick, heavy sound. All the black letters are thin, soft sounds. These are our thick sounds. So ha. Good, well done. When there's a ha with a kasra, we say hui. Hui. Right, good. So keep practicing that because these thick sounds, we have to get used to our mouth doing that shape. Okay. What letter is this?
Dal.
Dal. Well done. Dal with a kasra. D. D. Can you say that?
G.
D.
D.
What letter is this?
Z.
Zal.
G. That
This
means
is a val.
yes.
Okay. Val with a kasra is the.
Z.
The. Well done. Okay. Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help. Did your sister want to go next? What is her number?
G720.
G720. Assalamu alaikum, G720. G720, are you there? Wa alaikum assalam, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm well. So if we start with Tawud and Tasmiyah, and then we'll begin from here.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Very good, well done. So what letter is this? Can you remember?
Ra.
Very good, a Ra. Ra with a kasra, we will say Ri.
Ri.
Very good, well done. What letter is this?
Za.
Za, excellent. Za with a kasra, Z.
Z.
Very nice, well done. What letter is this?
Sin.
Seen. Seen with a kasra, Si.
Si.
Very good, well done. What letter is this?
Sheen.
Sheen, well done. Sheen with a kasra, She. Very good, well done. Now, what letter is this here? Do you remember? Sod, well done, excellent. So again, this is one of our red letters. That means at the moment we're highlighting them in red so that you recognize them. It's one of our thick sounds. So we say sod with a nice round mouth and a serious face. Sod.
Yeah.
Very good. Sod with a kasra is soy. Soy. What's this next letter?
Dog.
Dod. Dod. Dod with a kasra, Zoi.
Zoe.
What's this next letter?
Dog.
Ta. Well done. Ta. Ta with a kasra, Toi. Toi. Well done. So this is different from this sound here, which is Ti, which is very soft. This is Toi, which is much harder and rounder and thicker. Okay, so we have to hear that difference in the letters. What's this letter here?
Z.
Za. So this is Ta and this is Za. And Za with a kasra, Zui.
Zoe.
Very good. What letter is this?
Ein.
Very good. Ain. Very good. Ain with a kasra, I.
E.
Very good. So this is alif, which is makes an E sound, very soft sound. This is I, which is a little bit from your throat. Okay, I. Well done. What letter is this? Can you remember this letter? Ghain. Well done. Excellent. Ghain. Ghain with a kasra, Ghi.
Right.
Very good. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help. G720. Allah Hafiz. Okay, excellent. Very good. Everybody's working really well today, mashallah. Okay, can we have our next student, please?
Yes, our next student is G805.
G805. Assalamu alaikum, G805. G805, can you hear me?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Excellent. So if we start with Tawuz and Tasmiyah, and then we'll move on.
Okay.
A'udhu billahi
A'udhu billahi
minash shaitanir rajim.
Pardon?
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay, let's go back. Let's just have a quick look. So remind you. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
A'udhu billahi
Minash shaitanir
minash shaitanir
rajim.
rajim.
Minash shaitanir rajim.
Minash shaitanir rajim.
Brilliant. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Rahman. Rahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Good effort. Well done. Okay. So we're going to start from here. Can you remember the name of this letter?
No.
Fa.
Fa.
Fa. If a fa has a kasra, it will be fi.
Fi.
Very good. Now this is a qaf. Now again, this is one of our thick sounds. So we have to make a round face, a round mouth, and make a thick sound. Qaf.
Go.
Qa. Qa. Qaf.
Go.
Very good. Qaf with a kasra is qi.
Go.
Very good. Now this is kaf, which is a very soft sound. So again, slight smile on your face, nice, soft, thin sound. Kaf.
Kaf.
Ki.
Kif.
Good. Kaf.
Kaf.
Kaf with a kasra. Ki.
Ki.
Very good. Do you remember this set letter?
No.
Lam.
Lam.
Lam with a kasra. Li.
Lim.
Very good. This is mim.
Mim.
Mim with a kasra. Mi.
Mi.
This is noon.
Noon.
Noon with a kasra. Ni.
Need.
Ni.
Ni.
Very good. This is wow.
Wow.
Wow with a kasra. We.
We.
This is ha.
Ha.
Ha with a kasra. He.
He.
This is hamza.
Hamza.
Now the name of this letter is hamza, but it makes the same sound as an alif. Okay? So when we say hamza, but the hamza then has a kasra, we will say e.
E.
Very good. This is ya.
Ya.
Ya with a kasra. Yi.
Yi.
This is ta.
Ta.
Okay? Ta marbuta, which is different because it's the shape of a ha, but it has the two dots on top, which make it a ta. Okay? Ta with a kasra. Ti.
Ti.
Very good. Jazakumullah G805. Thank you so much for your help. Allah Hafiz.
Lafis.
Okay, excellent. So most of you are understanding the sound that we need to make when we have a kasra, the stroke of kasra underneath a letter. Okay, we are also understanding we just say it in a very, very short 1 second or 1 beat, 1 count length, right? So the next exercise we're going to do is exercise 6.2. Now, in this exercise, we now have words, okay? Now, the letters have been split up for us so that we can recognize each letter individually. But what you will notice now is that it is not just letters which have a kasra. Some of these letters have a fatha as well. So we need to be very careful to see where our stroke is, which is our letter with a kasra, and how will we pronounce each of these letters. Okay, so we're going to say them separately, and then we'll say them together as a word. Okay, so if we could have our next student, please.
Yes, our next student is G801.
G801. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I am very well. How are you?
I'm good.
Alhamdulillah, good, great. Understanding everything okay?
Yes.
Excellent. So if we would start with Tawuz and Tasniya, and then we can begin.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillah. Rahmanir-Rahim.
Well done. Excellent. So in this first word or these first letters here, can you tell me which letter has the kasra?
The.
Good. The ra. The ra has the kasra and you pronounce it ri. Well done. Excellent. So in this first word here, we have wa,
Wa.
ri,
Ri.
ta,
Ta.
ta.
Pa.
Very good. When we put that together as a word, it is waritha.
Varitha.
Beautiful. Well done. Next one. Can you tell me which letter out of these three has the kasra?
B.
Good. So it's the ba. It has a kasra, so we will pronounce it B. Okay, well done. So here we have ta,
Ta.
B,
B.
a,
A.
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 Very good. Now let's put that together. So you can see the different forms of the letters now when you're putting them together. So we have tabi'a,
Tabia.
tabi'a. Well done. Excellent. Let's go on to the next one. Which out of these three letters now has the kasra?
E.
So what's that letter called? Can you remember?
I.
Very good. Ain. Well done. Excellent. So we have I,
I.
wa,
Va.
ja.
Ja.
Excellent. Let's say it together. Aywaja,
Aywaja.
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 Beautiful. Well done. And this one, which letter has the kasra on these three letters?
D.
Okay, what's the name of the letter?
Da.
Dal. Dal.
Dal.
Very good. Excellent. So here we have ya,
Ya.
di,
D.
ya.
Ya.
And the whole word together, yadiya.
Yadiya.
Beautiful. Well done. Thank you so much, G801, for your help. Allah Hafiz.
Jazakallah.
Rastan al-Jaza. Okay, excellent. So can we have another student, please?
Yes, our next student is G721.
G721. Assalamu alaikum. G721, can you hear me?
Okay, and let's move to another student then. G829.
G829.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Is that G829?
Yes.
Excellent, good. Are you understanding everything today, G829?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So if we could start, please, with Tawuz and Tasmiyah, and then we'll begin. Very good. A'udhu billahi minash shaytanir rajim. Beautiful. Bismillah.
Rahim.
Very good. Well done. Excellent. So here in these three letters here, we have three letters. Could you tell me which of these three letters has the kasra?
Noon and lam.
Excellent. Very good. So you have a lam with a kasra and you have a nun with a kasra. Well done. So let's say the whole word. This is li,
Lima.
ma, ni. Okay, so each letter has to just be 1 second each. Li,
Lima.
ma, ni. Good. Li, ma, ni.
Lima.
Very good. Now we're going to put that all together. Limani.
Limani.
Beautiful. Well done. Now, can you tell me in the next three letters, which letter has the kasra?
Dal.
Dal. Well done. Brilliant. So we have here the ra,
Ra.
di,
Di.
fa,
Ka. Radika.
radifa.
Radifa.
Beautiful. Well done. Excellent. Now, next word in these three letters, which one has the kasra?
Fa.
This one here, the fa. Excellent. So here we have sa,
Sa.
fi,
Fi.
Ha.
Ha.
Brilliant. And if we put it
Safiha.
together, safiha.
Safiha.
Very good.
Safiha.
Safiha. Well done. And this last word here, which one has the kasra?
Mim.
Meme. Excellent. Well done. So we have ha,
Ha. Mim.
ha.
Da.
So the
Ha.
ha comes from your throat. Ha,
Ha.
mi,
Mi.
da.
Da.
Very good. Hamida,
Hamida.
Hamida.
Amida.
Beautiful, lovely recitation, G829. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help. Allah Hafiz. Okay, excellent. Very good. So we are now going on to exercise 6.3. Now in exercise 6.3, it's very similar to 6.2, but the difference being that we now are not breaking down the letters. We're not showing the individual forms of the letters. We are still highlighting the letters which have a kasra, so that you know the sound that you need to make. You need to make the thin sound, the E sound, and you don't open your mouth fully like you do with the fatha, but you have to say, we will say the word all together in one. Okay, so I will recite the word and then the student will recite behind me. And please remember, students at home, even if you are not on the mic, you must be reciting these letters and these words. Okay, you are getting blessings for every one of these words that you recite. So please make the most of this time. Even if you are not on the mic, you should be practicing out loud by yourselves, with your parents or whoever is with you at home. If there is no one at the moment, then make sure you are just reciting nicely and loudly so that you can hear your voice yourself and you can make sure that you are saying the correct sounds. So even if you're not on the mic, this is still part of your lesson. You listen to the other students, but you also repeat the words as well. Okay, so if we could have our next student on the mic, please.
Yes, our next student is G747.
G747. Assalamu alaikum, G747.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good.
Alhamdulillah, excellent. Are you understanding everything okay?
Yes.
Okay, so can you tell me in, let's start with Tawuz and Tasmiyah, and then I will ask you a question after that. So we start with Tawuz and Tasmiyah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Brilliant.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very good. Well done. Excellent. Now, can you tell me in this first word here that I've highlighted, which letter has the kasra?
ألف.
Alif. Well done. Excellent. Can you remember how we will now pronounce this alif?
إي.
Very good. Now, this letter at the end, what's this called?
ميم.
Meme. What is the stroke on top of the meme called?
فتحة.
Very good. Well done. Fatha. Well done. How will we pronounce this meme?
ما.
Ma. Excellent. You've done really, really well. You've recalled all the essential information. Now, one last question. How long will each of these letters last?
1.
1 second. Brilliant. Well done. Mashallah. Well done. Okay, so here we're going to start here. We have I, Ra, Ma.
إي. را. ما.
Beautiful. Well done. I, Ra, Ma.
إي. را. ما.
Very good. Well done. We're going to move on to the next word. We have here Sha, Hi, Da.
شهيدة.
Shahida.
شهيدة.
Very nice. Lovely elongation. Just 1 second each letter. And each of your sounds is really, really nicely pronounced. Well done. Let's move on to the next one. Ya, Li, Ja.
لا.
Li,
لي.
Ja.
جا.
Good. Well done. Ya, Li, Ja.
يا. لي. جا.
Ya, Li, Ja.
يا. لي. جا.
Very good. Excellent. A,
أ.
Li,
ma.
Alima.
Alima.
Very nice. Ha,
Ha.
fi,
Ki.
zo.
To.
Hafizo.
Hafizo.
Very good. And the zo, the last sound that you made, I could hear that you were making your mouth into a round shape. This is one of our nice thick letters. So we need to make sure that we say it in a thick, heavy voice. So that was really good. Well done. Let's go on to the next line. Shariba.
Sharita.
Shariba.
Shariba.
Very nice. Well done. Labitha.
Labisa.
Labitha.
Labisa.
Very good. Baladi.
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 Very good. Avina.
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 Very good. Amila.
Amina.
Amila.
Amina.
Very good. Excellent recitation, G747. Really nice. You pronounced each letter really well. You made sure that the sound was correct. It was the right length and it was really, really clear. So well done. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help and keep practicing all of these sounds. Allah Hafiz. Wasan al-Jaza. Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz. Okay. Could we have our next student, please?
Yes, our next student is G847.
G847. Assalamu alaikum, G847. Can you hear me?
G847.
G847.
Hello?
Is that your number, G847?
Yes.
Excellent. Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm good.
Alhamdulillah. Are you understanding everything okay?
Okay, yes.
Excellent. Well done. So if we start with tabooth and tasmiyah, and then we will start from here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very nice. Well done. So if we start from here, can you tell me in this example here, which letter has the kasra on it?
Ba.
The ba. Well done. Excellent. The ba has the kasra. How will you pronounce the ba with the kasra?
B.
B. Well done. Excellent. What is this stroke here called? Can you remember the name of this stroke?
Fatha.
Fatha. Well done. Excellent. How would you pronounce this letter?
Bali. Ba.
Just the one letter. Just this letter by itself.
Ba.
Ba. Well done. Good. So can you tell me, third point, how long do you pronounce any of these letters? What is the length of the sound of any of these letters?
1 second.
Excellent. Well done. For 1 second each. So you don't prolong them, you don't elongate them. You just say each sound for 1 second or 1 count or 1 beat. Okay, well done. Excellent. So let's begin from this word here. Ha-bi-ta.
Habita.
Good.
Habita.
Ha-bi-ta.
Habita.
Habita. Well done. Next word. Fa-li-ma.
Kalima.
Fa-li-ma.
Kalima.
Okay, so make sure you can hear the sound of each letter individually. Fa-li-ma.
Kalima.
Very good. Just so that you know, you're saying each letter. You're not joining letters together. You're saying each as a separate letter. Okay, well done. Excellent. Next one. Qa-ma-ri.
Qamari.
Qamari. Well done. Now, what can you tell me especially about this qaf? Why is this a special letter? Why is it different from from the other letters sometimes? Is it a thick letter or a thin letter?
Thick.
Thick. Well done. So when you make When you make this sound, you have a round mouth and you make a serious qa, qa, ma, ri. Well done. So you need to make your mouth change shape between the qaf and the meme, because meme is a thin letter. Qa, mi, ri. Okay, so your thick and round mouth, and then your thin smiley face for your meme. Qami, oh, sorry, qama, qamari.
Kamari.
Let's move on to the next one. Waladi.
Waladi.
Waladi. Well done. Sanati.
Sanati.
Very good. Sanati. Well done. Let's move on to the next one. Fazi'a.
Fazi'a.
Once more.
Fazi'a.
Fazi'a. Well done. Next one. Ya'isa.
Ya'isa.
Very good. Ya'isa.
Ya'isa.
Next one. Qalami.
Qalami.
Very good. Let's do the next one. Bariqa.
Very full.
Very good. Kariha.
Qariha.
Kariha. Once more.
Qariha.
Good. Ka. So make sure this is ka and this is qa. Qa. Thick sound. Ka. Thin sound.
Kariha.
Very good. Well done. Jazakumullah G847. Really lovely recitation. Excellent work. Well done. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help.
Well, my brother has a chance.
Can your brother have what's his ID?
It's G810, and I just checked. Yeah, you can recite.
G810. Jazakumullah. Assalamu alaikum, G810. How are you?
Walaikum assalam, I'm fine.
Alhamdulillah. Excellent. So if we start with Tawuz and Tasmiyah, and then we'll begin. Excellent. Well done. So in this first word here, can you tell me which one of the letters that has a fatha?
Sin.
The one of the letters which has a fatha.
Sin.
Okay. So the sin here, the letter with the sin, just a second, let me just notice. This letter here, the sin, what is this stroke called, which is underneath the sin? Can you remember?
Kasra.
Kasra. Well done. Excellent. So the sin has a kasra underneath. Okay. What about this stroke on top of the noon? Can you remember the name of that one?
Fatha.
Fatha. Excellent. And the stroke on top of the ya here?
Fatha.
Fatha as well. Excellent. So this is fatha, then a kasra, and then a fatha again. Well done. Now, can you tell me how long each of these sounds will be for? How long will you pronounce each of these letters?
1 second.
1 second each. Excellent. Well done. Excellent. So let's start with this word here. So we have na, si, ya.
Na, si, ya.
Nasiya.
Nasiya.
Very good. Ha, si, ra.
Ko, fira.
Good. Well done. Khasira.
Ko, fira.
Very good. Well done. Let's go on to the next one. Ra, di, ya.
Rasiya.
Very good. Let's go on to the next one. Fa, la, ti.
Fa, la, ki.
Very good. Fa, la, ti.
Falaki.
Very nice. Let's go on to the next one. Fa, hi, ya.
Fakiya.
Fa, what letter is this?
Fa, i. Ya.
Very good. Fahiya. This is a ha. This is a ha, remember. Good. Well done. Fahiya. Once more. Fahiya.
Fakiya.
Very good. Let's go on to the next one. Fariha.
Fa, ri, ha. Fariha.
Good, well done. Fariha.
Fariha.
Next one. Falima.
Fa'iya. Fa'ima.
Fali.
Falima.
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 Beautiful, well done. Ibili.
Ibili.
Very nice, well done. Rabiha.
Rabiha.
Very good. Maliki.
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 Very good. Jazakumullah G810. Lovely recitation. Thank you. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum. Okay. So we've now practiced in a lot of detail and we've looked very clearly at what a kasra is, how long we pronounce the kasra for, how we recognize that a letter has a kasra because it becomes underneath a letter, whereas with a fatha, the stroke comes on top of the letter. Okay, and we've also looked at how we could start to see words in sequence put together. So the way that letters join with each other, and you have to recognize not only the letter, but also the sound that you need to make. Okay, and we've also focused in quite a lot of detail on how long we need to say each of these letters. And at the moment, this is the simple single 1 second strokes that we are looking at. So each of these sounds will only be said for 1 second. Okay, so we've come quite far. We've read through the letters, we recognize them, we've seen how they join up, and now we're seeing how we can make different sounds out of each of the letters that we have. Okay, so in our next exercise, which is 6.4, we are going to be going through the same system of just going through and looking at each individual letters and trying to say the whole word together. Okay, so we were breaking things down a little bit here. We can still break them down. If students want me to break down the words, I will break them down. Otherwise, we will try to say the whole word together. Okay, so this is exercise 6.4 now. Right? So if we could have another student to the mic, please.
Yes, our next student is G716.
Assalamu alaikum, G716.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Are you understanding everything okay?
Yes.
Excellent, good. So if we start with Tawuz and Tasmiyah, then we'll begin. A'udhu billahi
أعوذ بالله
minash shaitanir rajim.
من الشيطان الرجيم.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very good. So let's start from here. Hiya.
هي
Very good. Ma'i.
معي.
Limani.
لمني.
Sakhira.
صغيرة.
Sakhira.
صغيرة.
Okay, so remember this is kha, which is a thick letter. So even when it has a kasra underneath, you need to make your mouth into a rounder shape and try to pronounce a thick sound. Okay, sakhira.
صغيرة.
Very good. Lima.
لما.
Amina.
أمينة.
Tarani.
أراني.
Tarani.
تراني.
Very good. Ahida.
أهيدا.
Ghadiba.
خضيبة.
Ghadiba.
غاضبة.
Bariqa.
باریکا.
Bariqa.
باریکا.
Qa. Round mouth again. Thick sound. Qa.
باریکا.
Very good. Well done. Can you tell me the name of this stroke on this letter?
The kasra.
Okay, so this is on top of the letter. So can you remember the name of this one? Where is a kasra? On top or on the bottom? Underneath?
On the bottom.
Good. So this letter with the scene here, this has a kasra because it is underneath the scene. This stroke is underneath the scene. So this is a kasra. Okay, maksur letter. So this here on top is a fatha. Okay, so if the stroke comes on the top, it's called a fatha. And if it comes underneath, it is called a kasra. Okay, Jazakumullah G716. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.
Hafiz.
Okay, if we could have our next student, please.
Yes, our next student is G811.
G811. Assalamu alaikum, G811.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Excellent. You're understanding everything okay?
Yes.
Excellent. So if we start with Tawuz and Tasmiyah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Excellent. Good. So we're going to start from this word here. Okay. Sakhita.
Sahika.
Sakhita.
Sahika.
Very good. Tajida.
Tajida.
Very nice. Baqiya.
Baqiya.
Qi, remember thick sound. Baqiya.
Baqiya.
Okay. Make your mouth into a round shape. Qi.
Okay.
Very good. Baqiya.
Baqiya.
Very good. Well done. Wasi'a.
Wasi'a.
Good. Ain. Very well done. Hasiba.
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 Badati.
Badati.
Very good. Ghasaqi.
Rasaki.
Waliya.
Waliya.
Fabima.
Fabima.
Qibala.
Ibala.
Okay. Can you tell me in this word here, is the letter with a kasra a thick letter or a thin letter? Can you remember? Thick. Well done. Ha. Ha. Well done. Thick. How would we pronounce this letter with the kasra here? Hui. Hui. Well done. So it's still a thick sound, but you have a kasra underneath. Well done. Good. In this word here, can you tell me a letter which has a fatha on it? Did you say ba?
Yeah.
Yeah, ba. Good. Well done. The ba here has a fatha on the top. Okay. How long do you pronounce, or how long do you say each of the sounds within this speech? How long do you say each of the letters in this word? For how many seconds?
I think
Sorry?
ba is 1 second.
Good. Well done. Excellent. So ba is 1 second, ri is 1 second, and qa is 1 second. So ba, ri, qa. Each of the sounds is just 1 second each. Well done. Excellent. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much. G811. Lovely recitation. Alhamdulillah. Allah Hafiz. We could have another student, please.
Yes, our next student is G815.
G815. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. If we can start with Tawuz and Tasmiyah in the beginning.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Lovely, well done. Okay, so we're going to start from here. Athari,
Afari.
Shiyata,
Shiyata.
Falima,
Falima.
Fariha,
Fariha.
Aywaja,
Aywaja.
Barika,
Bariqa.
Khatifa,
Khatifa.
Bakhila,
Bakhila.
Tazidi,
Tazidi.
Khashiya.
Khashiya.
Very good, excellent recitation, well done. Can you tell me in this word here, which letter has the kasra?
D.
Dal, dal, well
Dal.
done, excellent. And how long will you say each of these letters for? How long will you pronounce them for?
1 second.
1 second each, well done. Can you tell me a letter from this word which has a fatha on it?
Ba.
Ba, well done. The ba at the beginning has a fatha on the top, excellent. And again, how long will you say each of these letters for? 1 second each, good, well done. Now this is really well done. So this is really, really important. The reason we keep telling you is as we move on in our Quran reading, we are going to start elongating letters because different strokes will come up. So you really need to get this really, really well into your practice, that each of these simple strokes is 1 second each. The more you practice this now, as you get onto more harder, more complicated sequences and words, it will be much easier for you if you know all of this really, really well now. Okay, so this is for all students, not just for yourself, for all of the students in the class. Okay, so make sure you really practice this well. Okay, Jazakumullah, thank you so much. It was a lovely recitation, G815.
Jazakallah.
Jazakumullah. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay, excellent. So, mashallah, everybody has worked really, really well today. We have practiced a lot today in terms of our fatha and our kasra, recognizing the letters, making sure we're saying them for the correct amount of time, making sure that we're really starting to focus on how to say the letters properly as well. So that's really good. So in today's lesson, we've been looking at kasra. We've been concentrating on kasra, but we've also looked at fatha and how to say letters fatha with a fatha and letters with a kasra together. Okay, remember that a kasra is underneath a letter, it comes underneath a letter, okay, and a letter with a kasra is a maksur letter, and it should be prolonged for not more than 1 second. So this is really important, but must not be prolonged for more than 1 second or count. Okay, so you need to remember that. So for homework, please, I'd like you to practice the last exercise we did, exercise 6.4, which was page 50 if you have the hard copy. Otherwise, you can have, if you go onto the Google Drive, you have all the information and all the documents in front of you. So this last exercise that we began today, 6.4, we didn't get to the end of it, but you need to practice that, please, for your homework in today's lesson. Okay, so it's page 50 or exercise 6.4, depending on whether you have a book or you're going on to the Google Drive to get all the lessons from there. Okay, so Jazakumullah to everybody. We're going to end with our final dua, please. If we could have our final student for dua.
Yes, it's G729.
G729. Assalamu alaikum, G729. G729, can you hear me?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Is that G729?
Yeah, he's over here.
Okay, so we'll do our final prayer, please. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Very good. And we're going to end with our final prayer. Sorry. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Very good. And our final prayer is Allahumma arhamni bil-Qur'an al-azim.
Allahumma rahamni bil-Qur'anil azim.
And the translation?
Oh Allah, have mercy on me through the Quran the Great.
Jazakumullah ahsanal jaza. Allahumma arhamni bil-Qur'an al-azim. Oh Allah, have mercy on me through the Quran the Great. Jazakumullah to everybody, Jazakumullah to all our students, to all our parents, and inshallah we will see you again tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.